Hello everybody, Dylan Jones here again with One Cool Earth, and today I'm excited to take you on a little nature walk. But on top of enjoying nature, we're also going to prevent some future marine debris, just like I mentioned in our last video. And so before we get started on our walk, I've actually seen a few examples of marine debris, so I'm going to pick that up real quick. And as you can see here, cigarette filters are one of the most common things found on beach cleanups, and so I see them here, and we're going to prevent them from ever getting to the beach by picking them up right here. And here we go, a few more examples. We have plastic again, little wrappers, and a Clorox wipe, bleach wipe. Interesting. Follow me down, and we're going to check out Arroyo Grande Creek today. As we're walking through here, you'll see some really cool examples of native plants, but then also some plants that were brought here from somewhere else. You can see nasturtium right here, these nice circle leaves. Behind me is a beautiful oak tree. And if you look over my shoulder back there, you can see Arroyo Grande Creek. Creeks are one of my favorite habitats, also known as the riparian zone. And if you're lucky enough to live by a creek, I encourage you to go down and explore it with parental supervision, of course. They're so cool because the shade of the trees and all this plant life keeps the water much cooler than it normally would. And in this creek here, there is sometimes trout or different salmon that come up. So that tree cover is very important in keeping the water nice and cool for these animals. I did want to point out some things you might find on your nature hike. And to my right, your left here, you can see a good example of a poison oak. Now, poison oak can give you a pretty nasty rash, so you want to be careful with it. And you can see here, leaves of 3, let it be. So we made it down to the creek. What a lovely place to be, nice and cool down here. And over my left shoulder, you can see that little waterfall, and that's what's known as a weir. And I'm not going to try to explain it right now, but it's a way for people to control how much water is in the stream at one time. And as we were walking down here, I noticed a large piece of potential marine debris. So I'm going to go grab that. But kids, don't try this one at home. I am a professional. Look at that, the bottom of a little traffic sign. Interesting things you'll find down here in the creek. The last thing that I found today is a car tire. Unfortunately, it's pretty stuck in there, so it's not coming with me. Some final tips for your nature walk in marine debris prevention. You might have noticed that I am wearing gloves, and that's because you don't know where this trash has been, and you probably don't want to know. If you look in here, you can see not too much to be found, but whatever you do find, make sure you dispose of properly. If your trash or dumpster is overflowing, it might be best to find another one. So thank you for joining me on our short little nature walk. This is our office space, so that walk is just a short 5 minutes away from us. And so if you're looking for new little areas, your neighborhood might have some hidden gems, and I encourage you to go check them out.